After this video, you will be able to completely edit your videos, even if you know nothing about video editing right now. Hi guys, this is Nell, and in this video we are going to edit a video together from scratch in the CapCut application. 2 points. CapCut has a very powerful version that you can use for editing your videos. Even if you have never ever edited a video in your life and you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel or creating content for your social media platforms, worry no more. After this video, you will be able to fully edit your videos. Let's jump in. In the first step, go to CapCut.com. You can either use the online version that even you don't have to download and install the application, or you can go for downloading it and using the PC version. I always use the PC version as I found it easier to use. So if it is your first time, you need to download it and install it, which is very easy. Alright, I opened CapCut PC. Here you can sign in and join the Pro version, that is paid version and has a little bit more features. But you can do everything I'm gonna show you here and edit any video you want with the CapCut free version. So let's start a new project. This is your workplace in CapCut. Don't worry, you don't need to know what every single button and slider or everything does. What we're gonna do is to edit a video from the beginning, and of course in the future you can follow the same steps and reach the result you wish. First, I will give a quick explanation on this window. This is our import window where we put all the files like videos, pictures, music, and from this window we add our files into the timeline. This is our timeline where we put all the files together. This is our playhead that you can grab it and move it back and forth. This window player is kind of your screen where you can see what's happening on your video. Importing is simply taking all the clips and files from your computer, camera, or phone and bringing them into the application. So I'll click on it, hold Control, select the files I need, and then open. Or you can simply drag and drop them into the window, and this is completely the same for pictures and any music or audio files, which we have one here. Now that we have all the files we need, by dragging and dropping, we will add them into our timeline. Okay, one more time. You can see that this is our player, our timeline. This is our playhead, which you can move it back and forth. And simply, this is our settings window for different parts. I will go ahead and add some more files. Now I can add them to the timeline again. By this slider, you can zoom out, zoom in. Okay, now I have 3 files on my timeline, and by clicking on them and dragging them, I can change the order. Very easy. Imagine I don't need this one, so I'll click on it and click on the trash button. I'll do the same for this one. Okay. Sometimes you record your voice separately from your video and you need to sync it first. As you saw, I first imported my files, which is my video and of course audio file. So this time I need to add my audio file to the timeline. And remember, all your audio files always go beneath your videos. So first you have your video layer and then it's your audio layer. I will drag it and put it here. So by dragging back and forth, I'll try to match them and sync them. So by dragging back and forth, I'll try to sync them. And at the end, when it's done, you can do some editing on your audio file. So select it. And as I told you, this window is for settings. You can adjust the volume level, make it louder, or whatever you like. We don't need fade in and fade out here. And there's a very good features that provides you with, which is noise reduction. You can check this feature if you think there is noise in the background. I usually check this feature just in case because it can level up my voice quality. This step is completely optional, but sometimes it happens the day you want to film a video, you've got some rashes. So some skin editing up to a point that it doesn't make your appearance unnatural is not a bad idea. And with CapCut, it is a piece of cake. Click on your video and on the upper right hand side, go to Enhance. In this window, you have various parts for facial beauty, which is more like adding makeup to your face. I don't really recommend that. Adjusting and enhancing your appearance manually, another makeup part, and at the end, body. I sometimes use the face option because the other parts can give an unnatural look to your video, but it is completely your choice. By these sliders, you can edit your face. You cannot use some of them as a free user, but no matter because we want to use this one smooth. I will level it up a bit. And to show you the result, let me zoom in. Okay, can you see that? It edits your skin a little bit up to a point it's not very unnatural and obvious. But I recommend keeping it below 60 or even 50. Okay. By other sliders like this part, you can brighten your skin or whiten your teeth. Can you see the change? For instance, somewhere around 20. Oh, by the way, at this point, let me talk about zoom feature. We have two different zoom in CapCut. One is for display your screen, like what I did by this magnifier. Can you see that? I use that to zoom in to my face and to be able to see it better and see the changes on my face. The other zoom, which again I used that before and definitely you have seen that, is using these two magnifiers which apply zoom in and zoom out on your timeline. Imagine you have added a lot of file to your timeline, so you need to sometimes zoom out to see all the files, or when you are working at a very specific moment and you need to zoom in. Imagine you recorded a video that needs some changes for better lighting. Simply go to Adjustment, click on the Custom Adjustment and add it into the timeline. The adjustment window has opened on the upper right side. And as I want to apply the changes to the whole video, I should extend the duration to the end of the video and start it from the beginning. Then again on this window, I can make the changes I need. Let me tell you something here. Pay attention, if you don't see this window like this, there's a chance that your adjustment layer is not selected. So click on it and there you go. Now you can go through the different tabs and change them based on your need. As a free user, you have access to a number of them, not all of them, which I believe it is totally enough. If you have no idea of how to use them, I will walk you through the important ones. Temperature is simply how warm or cold your video look. Hue is the color displayed in your video. We can use this feature to, for example, shift colors towards an analogous color like magenta or green here. Saturation is the intensity of colors. High saturation like this make colors more vibrant and bold, and low saturation can even make the clip black and white. Brightness is the overall lightness and darkness of your video. Contrast is technically the difference between the darkest point and lightest point of your video. Highlight is the lightest elements in your video. Shadow is obviously the darkest parts in your video. And we have whites and blacks for the plain white like this, and blacks for the blacks parts like, for instance, this part, my microphone. At the end of this step, we export our video. So click on the export button, set a name for it, click on this folder to navigate an address for it, select the folder, we can set the resolution, I will keep it on 1080, and you can keep the rest as default and click on export. To continue editing, at first I opened a new project. Now I want to import the video I exported in the previous step. I'll drag it to the timeline. So far we can say that we've synced the voice, we adjusted the lighting. As you know, for every clip you record, there are some extra parts need to be cut. Like the parts you were getting ready or the parts you have made mistakes. And I believe if you do this at first, it can speed up your editing. To do so, move your playhead at the point you need to start cutting. Still, I'm preparing myself. Okay, maybe. Then click on split, this button. Again, hold the playhead, moving forward. Okay, at this point, maybe I remember I forgot something. So I cut it here. Okay, click on split. Now I want to keep the part in the middle. This part at the beginning is extra. I don't need it, so I'll click on the delete button. Keep going and do it for the whole video. What is transition? Transition is a creative way to move from a scene to another scene or from one clip to the next clip. In this project, I have 3 parts, and what I can do is that based on my project, I can add transition between each 2 clips. So I'll go to the transition tab. When the window opens, I can go through them and select one. I'll click on this one, hold drag it and add it into my project. Let me zoom in a little bit. Remember that transitions are added between clips. So even if, for example, let me delete this one and show you. Even if I'll drop it here, it will automatically go and sit between the 2 clips. And then when I click on it, I can set the duration. The longer it is, the more it takes to go from this clip, first clip, to the next clip. Okay, let's check the result. See, let me make it a little bit longer. It is very simple, and CapCut provides you with a lot of nice transitions which you can use. Except the pro ones, you have access to the rest of the transitions. To add text to your project, click on text, hold this default text and add it into your timeline. Then in the window opened, you can here type your words. Select a font for it. You can change the size either by this slider or here by holding and drag it. Set the place. And other parts which are very obvious, for instance, underlining your text, making it bold, the color. As you're scrolling down in this part, you have some preset styles. To me, they are very good, and if they match, you can select one of them. This window is very simple to use, so I won't take it more longer. At the end, I can set the timing for my text. Then I'll go to animation. You can pick in animation or out animation, which technically defines how your text is going to enter the video and how it is going to go out of the video. So for in animation, I'll select typewriter. For out, I can go for fade out, set the duration here, and the loop is how your text is going to look like during the time it's in your clip. Let's select this wobble or something more obvious like this one, wave. Okay, you can even adjust the speed for it, which is to me pretty nice. Okay, this is all about adding text and the settings window. I won't take it longer because I think it is very simple to work with, but there's a point with CapCut text. Imagine you have recorded a video and you need to add captions for the whole video, for each word you are saying in your video. On this window, I'll click on auto captions. You can select the language, which is English for me. And at the end, simply click on generate. It takes a while, but let's see the result. Okay, as you can see, CapCut automatically added captions to my video. I made a mistake here. So let me zoom in a bit. Yes, here. And then you can, of course, adjust the color, style, and whatever you need to change for your caption. Under the stickers tab, there are tons of stickers you can use in your projects, and they are really good. For example, I'll search subscribe button. See, you have a lot of options. I'll click on this one to download it. Then I'll click on it, drag it, and add it into my project somewhere at the end of the video. Again, as always, when you select it, you can adjust different features for it, like scale and the position, which to me it's much more simpler to do it by dragging. And you can adjust the timing. So let's see. Okay, you can of course animate it like this or bounce it. Yes, this one is better. And for animating out, fade out. And one of the features I really like about CapCut is that it provides you with a lot of free stickers. As you see, I only searched for subscribe button and it gave me a lot of options and they are completely for free. Another point is that whenever you click on one sticker, at first it just pops up so that you can see how it looks like. But then when you decide to use it, you need to hold it and drag it to the timeline. Another one. See, I still don't have it on my timeline. When I add it, now I can edit it and use it. Okay, enough with the stickers. Let's move on to step 9. Alright, adding effects. One step to the last. Effects, Again, you have a lot of effects to use even as a free user, thanks to CapCut. I'll search for blur. I will use this chrome blur. Okay, I wanted the very beginning here. Of course, it's not a good effect for this clip, but I just want to show you how it works. And again, like any other features, when you click on it, settings window pops up and you can adjust the dedicated features for each effect. For example, for this one, you can adjust the amount of blurriness. And yeah. Alright, this is the very last step. So far we have edited a video together. So I'm pretty sure that from now on, you will be able to edit your videos for your business or for your YouTube channel. Everything is done at the end. As I show you in the step 2, we will click on export button. You can change the resolution, keep the rest as the default. Another section which I didn't talk about is this export audio. It depends on you if you need your audio file separated in MP3 format or not. I'll turn it off because I don't need it and I'll click on export. Alright, it's enough for today. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you are not still a subscriber. See ya!